All right, I'm back, and this time I've discovered something else new about Reaper. I haven't made a video in a long time, so I figured, hey, why not? So this was worthwhile because I've been wondering where the amp simulators for guitar amps are inside of Reaper. So let's check it out. So I recorded this recently. This is actually a recording of the Sisters of Mercy song that I looped the rhythm guitar and then recorded the bass guitar live over it and then played a bunch of drums down on it. It's called Still, but if you listen to it, this is just the distortion with an EQ and a gate, and that's it with the guitar. Okay, so you get the idea. Let's do this. We're gonna solo the guitar. So now we're soloing, and we're gonna play the guitar by itself, and let's add an effect. We're gonna add this This is the JS amp modeler. So let's add an amp modeler. Alright, here's the amp modeler. And it's in Reaper. If you go, say we go into guitar effects over here. Here's the effects list. This is it at the end. So let's remove it. And then let's add. So that was a modeler. Here's the JS. Here's the options you have when you get into it. If you type in amp, first you would click on all plugins, and then you type in amp, and then these will come up. There's like thousands of things that you have to choose from if you don't type in the word amp in this bottom filter. But you got to go to all plugins and then hit amp, and then go to this JS Convolution Amp Cap Modeler. Not the dual modeler, just the single. And you're going to add this on top of the Reaper's distortion. Okay, so now we're going to say okay. Now once we're in here, if you come over here to the amp modeler and then you arrow down here, it says model. Under model, it has all of these different types of amps. Mesa Boogie. Here's a Mesa Boogie. We can go to distortion and turn the gain back down a little bit. Now go, this is a Marshall. We can choose from. It's a Vox. Alright, let's do one last thing. Let's, for one, hit stop. I think we need an EQ at the end. We got an EQ before the distortion in the modeler. Let's add another EQ because we took the low end out with the EQ first in the chain. So let's go back to, for one thing, let's delete the word amp down here. And then let's go to Reaper effects. And we're looking for re-EQ right here. So now it's the last in the line. So now we're going to try to boost some things. Bring this down in the middle. Can I even move these? Okay. So now let's see if that brings some of the bass back. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Only guitar. Alright, that's just an idea. So the guitar modeler in Reaper is pretty worthwhile. It's got a whole lineup of Fender amps and it's got a couple Mesa Boogies and even a Vox. So you can totally simulate amps with Reaper. And that's all that I was getting at this time, and that's all I was wanting to express. So, wow. But to get a really, really, really good sounding crunchy guitar, you really need like 5 things in the effects chain, and in a certain order. Gate, General Dynamics, EQ, distortion, amp modeler, and EQ again. And the first EQ is to cut down the lows and the highs, and then the last EQ is to bring them back up, because distortion doesn't sound good at low frequencies. All right, I guess that's it. Have a good day, everybody. Nice sunny day out. Why am I inside? Have a good day. Bye.